Hey folks, good evening. Welcome back to Bama Performance and Vintage Saws. You're back with your host Nick DeForster, and wanted to work on the saw tonight. At least tear it down, see what we're working with. This is going to be for Bodie's, I guess Husqvarna 51 call out per se, or competition, whatever you want to call it. Race of the 51s essentially. Met up with a subscriber today. Today's Wednesday. I'll probably post this one tomorrow. I was talking with him, see if he knew anybody with a 51 or had any leads on one, and he actually had one he picked up not long ago from down in near Mobile, Alabama, somewhere down about there, and he gave it to me. Gave it to me to build for the competition. See what it'll do. Me and him have portrayed it around a little bit. His name is Mark. Y'all have seen him on the channel. He comments every now and then. Really good guy. He's local to me. Consider him a friend now. That's how we traded some stuff here and there, back and forth. So this is, hey Mark, this is the saw. This is how it cleaned up. Husqvarna 51, cleaned up pretty decent. Still a little dirty, not too bad. Ain't got the clutch on it now, but she cleaned up fairly decent for just washing it off, honestly. That's all I did with it. Probably wasn't an overly high hour saw, honestly. It's just nasty. Somebody just, I don't know, ran it around in the back of the truck or what, but wanted to at least start tearing it down, see what we needed. See what the cylinder looks like. When he gave it to me, he said it's got some compression, but ain't a whole lot there. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Probably put a new pull cord in it. But yeah, we're gonna send this in to Bodie's competition. I may end up actually riding over there. I'm not far from him, about an hour, between an hour and 10 and an hour and 30. I ain't looked up his actual address, but that's to Atlanta for me. Let's see. So I may end up going over there the 16th and just seeing how it does in person. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna check out the condition of the cylinder. If it's in pretty good shape, we'll probably end up just building it. Like I said, I want to keep this fairly cheap. Can't get much cheaper than free. So I appreciate you, Mark. More than you know, I've been wanting to do some competition work, but really ain't got a chance to go out anywhere. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to build one of your saws. And kind of the deal I made with Mark is he'll let me build it. If he wants it after I'm done with it, he's more than welcome to have it back. Oh, come on. Things like that got maybe a little stripped. Gotta push her on down deep in there to get it enough bite. Gotta pull that off so I can pull. Muffler's loose, so it's gonna pull this off and see what we're working with. Still got a little bit of bar oil in it, so, and as expensive as that stuff's getting now, may just leave it in there, work around it if I could, if I can. Yeah, these are already loose. These are studs, I believe. Ooh. There she goes. Man, looks like that may be spinning back there, and it is. If somebody else didn't put a bolt back there or something about that bolt spinning, I don't know. I have to put something back in there to hold that bolt so we can get that out. Let's see if that'll work. There we go. And I've never worked on a 50. I worked on 61, 66s, 268s. There we go. Throw it down here in my little pop-up box. Let's grab this other one off. Looks like they're both spinning, so I'm gonna do my same little trick down here. See if we can at least. Come on. That sucker is not gonna let me, is it? I have to get some different bolts. So that ain't supposed to spin in there. We'll just have to see. There she goes. Holy cow. There she goes. I'm going to have to get some different bolts. Depending on what this muffler looks like, we may just order one of them aftermarket mufflers that's a hollow can. Alright, let's get you off. Stick you up there for now. I'll lose my half broke ring. There she goes. Muffler, it's got screen in it. A little bit of a baffle over there. Yeah, these are tiny little buggers. Oh yeah, she's still pretty nasty. If we can get that bolt out of there. Maybe if this one comes first, that one comes first, and then you can pull that one. Yeah. They ain't supposed to rotate with you. Well, that one is. Let's go ahead and clean some of this gunk out of here. It's just thick, nasty gunk. Not so much sawdust, it's just grease. What it is. So try to clean out as much of it as I could. So we may end up pulling the tank on it and completely clean this all up. Kind of want to, especially if I want to give it back to Mark. He wants it back. Like to get it nice and clean for you, buddy. That's just caked on there. Really caked. Alright. Let's take a gander and see what her piston looks like. Ew. She's fairly scored up, Mark. At least on the exhaust side. She's fairly scored up. Alright. That's a bummer. But so is life. Pulls over nice, so I don't think we gotta do bearings or nothing. I think we can get away with just doing some seals. Top end. But like I said, we're gonna pour it anyways. The air filter is actually not in terrible shape. Fairly clean in there. Let's see. Oh, that'll be this guy again. So I just want to get tore down to what we're really working with. Honestly, don't think it was a very high or saw, to be honest with you. to be completely honest. So we got one screw, holds it down there, it looks like. You gotta pull out. This is holding this. There's a little screw down in there. I think so. Oh, that pulls the whole darn carb off. Shoot, I didn't know that. So how do we separate you from there? Do I have to pull jets out? Pull these bolts out. Fairly straight through design. There goes our choke. Pull out fuel line. There, now the carb coming out of it. Alright. Clean that up. Clean up down here in the carb box. Bugger come out of there. Oh, well. That's funky. That's sure off. Hope it didn't. No, it just pushes it forward. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, I ain't never worked on these. I've just worked on 61s and the 2 series. I ain't never worked on 55. Pretty simple so far. Fuel line's in decent shape. At least this side is. Come on. Just trying to get that fuel line to crack loose a little bit. There she goes. There's a Wahlburg carb. Buggers on there. That and all this is a greasy mess. So I'm slowly getting it off. Does not want to come off. It's been on there for a while. Wahlburg. Let's see if it's got any kind of marking on it. It's just dirty as can be. Really can't tell. Some kind of little bit old Wahlburg. The rags sort of clean this out. She's pretty nasty. Still, I said it ain't. It's like grease and like they was running a really dull chain. Because it's not really chips, more like sawdust. Everywhere. End up blowing the rest of that out. Pull that guy out. Oh man. So we can get down into there. Which Looks like about everything's a 4mm on here so far, besides the muffler bolts. Those are 5/16. That one's out. This guy. So if the cylinder's really shot, I'm probably just grab a aftermarket 55 cylinder for it marked. I know we gotta stay open port with it, so it'll still be an open port saw, but you get a little bit more displacement. What am I missing? What am I missing? Does that have to come down with the cylinder? Oh, it looks like it does. Okay. That's easy enough. These cylinder bolts 4mm as well? Yeah, they are. There's one. Let's go ahead and take this handle off. 5/16. Say that. Nope. They're 4mm as well. Just being a dummy. Let's see. Grab my little tuner screwdriver and clean them out. Make sure they're nice and clean. Oh, I grabbed the right one. That's it. I think I spent maybe 30 minutes cleaning it. Now it's literally just the outside of the saw, as you can tell. Didn't pull the covers off or nothing. Short guys go on the bottom. Just saying that on video so I remind myself later. There we go. Alright. Handles off. Set that down there. Let's get back into here. So we need to clean this guy out if we can. Tuner screwdriver typically does a fairly decent job. I can get down on there. I'm getting all the crud out of it. There we go. I think I'll end up taking the handle off and just doing as much of a clean as I can on it. Want to be nice for the competition and nice for Mark. I was kind of looking at that to see if it was put up on upside down, but it ain't. It's right. Alright, cylinder bolt. There we go. We're going to clean that one out. That one's a little cruddy. should be a little bit better. That one should be all the way out. Let's go back up here. Sure, this guy's all the way out. I believe it is. Come out with us. Make sure this guy's all the way out. I'm gonna pop the cylinder off. See what she looks down in there. There's 3. Alright. Pop this bad boy off. Let's see what we're working with. Open port. Don't look as bad as I thought. She does have some scoring right there, a little bit of transfer. Oh, she's pretty transferred on the top. She got some good gouges in her. She got hot at some point. And a little bit old transfers. The stock gasket cuts off about 1/3 of it, or not 1/3, maybe 1/8 of it. Sorry. See that right there? Cuts off that back part. It's running some good oil in it. At least it smells good. Yep. Pretty decent burn. The ring wasn't stuck. It's sticky. Not stuck, but yeah, she definitely got hot. Scored up. I'll see if I can clean the piston up, Mark. But that one's pretty roached. Going in a competition, so I may be able to get away with a new ring. Top end feels tight. Bearings don't feel like we have a tight spot in the bearings. Now she bottom end's tight. Bottom end is quite tight, Mark. So that's good starting point. But yeah, that's a shame. Other than that, cylinder's not in terrible shape. Piston's worse than the cylinder, I believe. Like I said, it's got a little bit of gook and gunk up here. So let me see. Little bitty old exhaust port. That's so funny. And intake. Whew. That means we got some things we can do. We can run some probably finger ports, probably raise and angle our transfers a little bit more, especially on like a 55. Yeah, I think I'll give this top end back to you, Mark, but I think I'm gonna go with a 55 port. She just plating's still pretty decent on it, but it's got some gouging in it. She probably got an air leak somewhere off in her, and that did it. Get some of this gunk away from the case. Or the bottom end. going down in there. Little piece fall right there. Said, want to try to clean it up best I can, but I think it's the week of Christmas. I say the week before Christmas. So I doubt I'll be able to get any parts in. I ain't gonna be able to work on it Sunday nohow. Got Christmas with my family. That Sunday and that Monday. Me and the fiance are going looking at Christmas lights and whatnot. That evening, probably relaxing most of the day. I don't take days off all that often, so when it comes holidays, I try to relax. But I know most of y'all are like me that can't sit around for long. We're gonna have to clean up behind that flywheel some, but I don't think we'll have any trouble with nothing falling down in the case no more. At least not on this side. Make sure we get that little bit right there. Got one more. And we'll give it the whole shebang. We'll probably throw seals in it. I'll see new intake gasket. Don't know, is that just pressed on there? Is that how that seals? You got a bolt? I ain't seen none. I'm guessing it just presses down on there. Basically, as it came off in one piece. So if I need to trace out a thinner one, I can. Or probably just run no base gasket. Looks like. I haven't seen a style like this before. It's like a, oh, it's got a boot. Okay. That's what it is. It's a boot. No clamp though. That's interesting. Maybe part of the reason why it burnt up. Might have a leak. Throw that down in there. Don't get nothing down in it while I clean off this little patch right here. This got right up here. Just trying to clean it up some. I don't want it to be nasty. I have to clean it some more once we get the top end back on it. Just wanted to see what we had to really work with. And I said I ain't got a whole lot of hours on it, I don't believe. It's just dirty. Just dirty. I'll have to talk with Bodie, see what we can truly all get away with. Can we do different carbs? Have to be stock carb. I don't even know what carbs you can swap on these. Like I said, I don't really know much anything about them. I actually really don't know anything about them, to be perfectly honest with you. but that'll be a good starting point for us. So the rest of it I'll just be cleaning up. Probably do some more cleaning in a little bit. So just don't want nothing getting down in here. Just greasy, oily everywhere. Every little nook and cranny. And if we gotta split the case in it, we will. I'm gonna do this all upright, like I said, because one, it ain't mine. Not to say I won't do my own saws upright, but if there's any chance it's got a case leak in it, I'll throw a new case gasket in it. Man, rebuild kits for these, I kind of already looked at those. They're pretty darn cheap. But that's about all I'm gonna get into tonight on it. Just wanted to tear it down, start seeing what's what. Guess I could wipe off this carb a little bit, see if I can see anything on it. Just gross. Nasty, nasty. Usually they're right there. There ain't nothing stamped there. Oh, no, there is. Oh, what is that? WT 170 M3. And just a little bitty old bugger. Even for 50 cc's compared to my Walrus, it's unbelievable. On like the Max, I'll pull one out and show you. So, let's see. No, that's the 51. That came on 80. There's one. So this is like what came on a 57 cc McCulloch. See that? See just how big that is? Sorry. This is what's on this 50 cc saw. If I can even get it to see the size difference. That's night and day right there. So I don't know. I'll have to see. Like I said, talk with Bodie. See kind of what we're allowed to get away with, what we ain't. So I think we're gonna have to get a bigger carb for it, for the route we're wanting to go. But I think the rest of the night I'm just gonna be, like I said, cleaning, trying to get it a little bit cleaner, because she's pretty nasty. But super appreciative of Mark for letting me borrow it, let me build it. Said, if you want it back when I'm done, you're more than welcome. I got so many saws in my stable, I don't need no more. Absolutely do not. I just wanted to build a saw for the competition, that's it. But other than that, I think that's about all we wanted to find out. That way I know what I need to order. Like I said, I'll go ahead and get seals for it. I'm sure they're common seals. I'm gonna go ahead and get a top end for it. I'll keep this top end for you, Mark, if you want to work with it, and if you want to put it on later on and keep it for another saw or whatever. I said she's pretty scored up on the top end. Definitely got a lot of transfer. You can see on the piston, she got a pretty good score square down the middle of it, and then a lot of transfer. Or not a lot of transfer from the piston. It's got some scoring on the piston where it transferred to the cylinder. Sorry, I get my words mixed up, especially since it's about 1 in the morning. But yep, we're building one for old Bodie's competition. If I land anywhere in the middle of the pack, I'll be happy. I don't think I'm gonna be the winner because I ain't that good at porting. I'm decent at it, not good by any means, but we'll just see where I land. I hope at least somewhere in the middle of the pack. Hopefully not the bottom. I'm gonna go all out on it. And we'll just see where we land. I'm gonna pull out all the stops for it. That's gonna be widening intake, widening exhaust, finger ports, transfer work. I can't cut the band or I guess I could if I wanted to. I'd get a piece of plexiglass and make it where I could cut the base, and I can cut the band. I can do that. If need be, we'll see on that new cylinder. Then I said, see if we can get away with carb for exhaust. I think I seen one for sale. It ain't but like $10, maybe $5 for an open can. We'll get an open can, get a big port on it. Probably one single big port on the side of it if we can. Ain't a whole lot of room even on this one before it tapers down. We may just do a stacked one on top of the other because you ain't got much room on the top, you ain't got room on this side, so it's probably gonna have to be, or we'll just do one hole down in the bottom. I'll keep this one for you, Mark, in case you want it. For anything else, I just don't feel like it's worth going in there. Take out that baffle and whatnot. We'll just get an open can for it. So, that's about all I was wanting to check out tonight. Like I said, we're gonna build one up for Bodie's competition, see how it does, and we'll go from there. Hope y'all enjoyed this little teardown. I ain't gonna give away many secrets. I'm actually gonna talk to some folks, see what these smaller huskies like. I know what the 61s, 266s, 268s, I know what they like, but I've never really dealt with these real much smaller ones. I've dealt with home lights and like farm saws, but even farm saws 66 cc, so I know what they like. But these smaller saws, I know you gotta be a little more conservative on some aspects of them. I just ain't 100% sure what the kind of limits are really. So I'm gonna talk with some folks and come up with a set of numbers I want to shoot for. Like I said, we're gonna go all out on the cylinder. Might as well swing for the fences. Let's see, just like I said, just see where we land. And so yeah, that's the start of it. I'll post this tomorrow, which is the Thursday before Christmas. Let everybody know, and hope y'all enjoyed watching. Like what you saw, hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Hope y'all have a blessed evening. Know Jesus loves you. He's the reason for the season. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays for those. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Happy holidays for whoever else, and hope y'all have a great evening and like I said, great holidays. So y'all take care, be safe, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks y'all. Bye.